You know, while the marsh is my favorite map, this is one of my least favorite. It's like a dark forest, everything sort of looks the same. I know how the map's laid out, and I can orient myself in it, but it's only
Come
because
in,
I've, like,
HQ. Looks
memorized how it
commander
all
reached the outer
works.
marker. Approaching the crash site now. Strike team is awaiting your orders.
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile targets at the crash site.
This map doesn't really gel for me. It doesn't make sense. It's not like this part of the map is like this, and this part of the map is like this. It's like, this is a big dark forest thing.
That also.
And we run into it and lose our way and our souls.
Roger that.
A lot of WoW players have fond memories of their first guilds, but guilds usually don't last forever, and then you find yourself settling for guildas in your old guild and then you quit.
Heading to that location.
Interesting. My experience with Diablo 2 was a little bit like that. I had a really cool experience
Yes, sir.
with a few really dedicated players one summer, and then I like always looked for it again and never really found it. So I can sort of relate to what that might be like, I think.
Bien, Commandant.
Okay.
Roger, Dodger.
Caitlin has brought me hangover food.
Okay.
Andando. Heading to that location. Yes, sir.
His favorite map is fast
On
food
Overwatch.
place, the like really small abduction one, right?
En guardia.
I think we played that a couple of days ago.
Commandant.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
Yeah, and my mechs manned the cash registers for the tall capitalists. Can I take your order?
Roger. I've got my eyes
I,
on
I think I really dislike walking around on maps. And so any small map is just by nature of being
Heading for that
small
location.
already going to be pretty okay in my book.
I'm on it, Commander.
Roger that. Good treat. Roger, Dodger. En marcha.
No coffee or Red Bull, but lots of alcohol. I don't actually drink alcohol very often.
Eyes peeled, Commander.
I guess I'll have a beer
Roger.
winding down a
I've got
day,
my eyes on.
especially on stream.
Moving out.
Sometimes I'll have a beer in the evening,
I'm on
but
it.
I only drink a lot of alcohol once or twice a year, really. I think it's good to have different modes in life sometimes. So it's not something I usually do, but can be fun to do it once every now and then.
Heading there now.
Seem to have walked into a cyber disk.
Eyes open.
Yeah, Caitlin would probably say the same thing about my drinking, Buck. I'm a very happy drunk, typically. I'm a much more high energy person when I'm drunk
on my
than when I'm
way.
sober. I still don't really know if this tile sees it. Hey Marauder, how's it going? I hope that the frames will be better for you today, Marauder, but I have dropped a couple already. I'm dropping them right now as I look at it. I'm pissed off at Comcast. Oh, I'm really pissed off at Comcast right now. I just dropped another 200 frames. I am so pissed off at Comcast. There's nothing that I can do about it right now. Yeah, Marauder. Yeah. We'll keep an eye on it, and hopefully that doesn't happen again. That was, I mean, I've been up for 25 minutes, and I've already dropped almost 700 frames, but I did just drop 300 of them all at once, so maybe that was just a one-time thing, and it will be okay, but probably not. Probably we're gonna have to get Comcast on the line. You guys want to, like, sit with me for my tech support call? That could be fun. Let's just step here. Okay, that definitely does not see the cyber disk. I know. I'm not eating it yet because I have to work up to it. Hmm?
The lid doesn't quite fit. Be careful of that.
Wait.
On it.
From 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. Oof. Thanks for the cheer, Bruss. Now there's a cheer that we can happily leave at the top of the channel. That might be intimidating for someone to knock off, though. Like, who wants to donate more than 100 bits to send a message that's something other than fuck Comcast? There's a resounding message. A message, Now that right there is a quintessential XCOM AI turn.
J'y vais tout de suite. Bombarding that position.
So apparently the stream went down. Guys, I'm going to give it one more chance, and then if that happens again, I'm just going to spend the day working on YouTube content. There's stuff that I can do which doesn't rely on my internet being up constantly, so if Comcast is not going to give us usable internet, I'll get you guys cool content some other way. I mean, I've already dropped another 200 frames since it came back up again.
neutralized.
I'm just gonna suffer through the rest of this mission and then probably call it.
Nailed it.
400. Yeah, it's my internet is not working. So I'm gonna go work on YouTube stuff, guys. I'm sorry I can't give you good streaming content right now, but I can make awesome YouTube videos, and that's what I'll spend my time doing, so you guys have something else to watch. You can capture drones, but you can't capture, like, cyber disks, Jay Darkman. We're pretty dominated by Comcast, Marauder. We don't have, like, Google Fiber yet in Seattle. Although I haven't looked at internet options for a while, so maybe something new is around. Okay, I'm gonna go call Comcast and probably get an appointment for someone to come out and look at the thing, and then make a YouTube stuff. Sorry, guys. Fuck Comcast. I hope to be back streaming soon now. Alright. It was good to check in. I missed you guys yesterday. Idea. Alright. Hi, guys. Oh. We have passed by hangover day and are into just feeling sort of sick and regretting life choices day. Such is the way of the world. I am doing all right. We just spent a couple of hours with a technician looking at the internet and establishing that nobody had any idea what was going on, but we changed some equipment and hopefully this will work now. That's the dream. Because there's like nothing else that we can even think of to change, so it better fucking work. Looks like I was playing a raider.
Roger.
And we just killed a cyber disk.
Okay,
Let's just keep playing this mission and see how it goes.
getting it done.
I think this was the first pod, and we like just moved this way from the LZ basically, if I remember right.
I'm all over it. Got the goods.
This is a large map, but we've got into the UFO very quickly. I'm not really sure where to go from here. I'm gonna take a somewhat conservative move. Move my gunner in behind and turn the motion tracker on again next turn when everybody's sort of ready to go.
Moving. Leaving here. Moving to position.
This will just be a blue moves and reloads sort of turn.
Rolling. Back in.
So far I have not dropped any frames and my bitrate has been constant.
Checking. Moving to Overwatch.
It's such a difficult thing to troubleshoot. Because if my stream just goes down for 1 minute an hour, that's like terrible. I would not ask you guys to watch my stream if it was going down for 1 minute an hour. Even if it's just 1 minute an hour. It's like... ah. So.
Time to motor.
Unfortunately, it's pretty hard to catch something that is that intermittent of a problem.
I'm on the move.
Double time.
I have not changed anything that should be
Already there.
affecting
Yes,
buffering for
Commander.
you. If I keep seeing the problem, I might actually try turning down my bitrate, which should make it a little bit
Scanning.
easier, although the stream quality will be lower as a consequence. 1 muton, 2 muton.
I'm watching. Please
One of the
try and
flying
never
men.
reload.
Oh, 2 of the flying men. Okay. Life just all feels better
J'y vais tout de suite.
once combat music turns on.
Heading out.
Moving.
Moving to position.
Si, senor. Roger that. Solid copy, Commander.
Pretty sure this little train piece is the first place I ever captured a sectoid commander.
Roger. I've got
Back
my
in the
eye.
day.
I'm watching. En observation.
On Overwatch.
So squad site reaction fire will pull this pod, and then we're looking for them to walk forward into the rest of the guns.
They're moving to play me.
Ooh, that's a
Shot failed to connect.
big muton. Alright, a couple of floaters on Overwatch back there. Let's
I'm on
move
the
2
move.
tiles forward. Spots me 1. It's flying. Yeah, Marauder.
Going, mate. Oh, yeah.
Just hoping I actually have enough shots here. Oh, did I steady a rocket? No. We're gonna shoot this rocket. I think the meld's pretty
Won't
likely
even know
expiring
what
the next turn or so. Here's the cover. Let's take a free shot here.
Blade down. Guns
Okay,
dry.
well, you're dead. Step up. See it yet.
Ça va faire mal.
Hey, they changed what color your name is. We'll say it again. We're finding out how things went with Comcast right now. So far, they seem to have gone okay. Keep you guys posted. I mean, you'll find out when my stream starts going down and stuff, right? Let's dash into Fog of War. And yeah, we can just command chem grenade.
I'm on it, Commander.
Damage there. Let's move forward and try to get the meld next turn with you. Grab the collateral damage on this floater.
Attacking hostile position.
Yeah, howdy.
Fuego intenso por aquí.
Okay, we hear more floaters on the map somewhere. This meld has not expired. Try to capture a floater. Yeah, I might as well.
Recibido, señor.
I have the arc thrower after all.
Wilco.
They're not exactly the things that I need to capture right now, but
Wait for a baston.
can't hurt.
Affirmative, Commander. Defensive position ready to fire.
Well, it might hurt.
Affirmative.
Currently, they're acided with 1 hit point, so it's pretty difficult for it to hurt. But if we wait around and they stop
Rolling.
being CC'd by the acid, they'll be able to take some shots at my mechs, basically. Just looking for close combat specialist. I don't know what happens if close combat specialist goes off when you're acided with 1 hit point.
Estoy en marcha. A dormir. No está aturdido. Cuidado.
Okay. I'm just gonna...
I'm on the move.
Just gonna walk up and shoot the guy with 11 hit points.
Not a problem anymore.
I already dropped some frames.
Got him covered.
Do cheat.
Reloaded.
Might have to turn my bit rate down.
Roger that. Scanning.
Yeah, it's doing okay. I've dropped 17 frames, which is not a ton.
Dominando la. Parece que nos vas a acompañar a casa.
Alright, floater's taking a nap.
Got it covered.
I guess the combat music's gonna stay on forever.
Solid copy.
OBS keeps track of how many have been dropped, yeah.
On the move. Ready to engage.
Overlay is still on, it's true. Being distracted.
Position confirmed. I'm ready.
I'm on it.
I feel, Commander. I'm on it.
It's such a finicky thing,
Roger that.
streaming.
Scanning.
Roger. I've got
You
my
care
eyes
so
on
much
it.
about consistency, but the things that make it inconsistent are so difficult to troubleshoot and understand, and often completely out of your
Toda
control.
leche.
Anyway,
What was that?
it's been alright so far.
Solid copy. They're moving around the side.
Hey, Shepard. Is it better to download Long Wars 1 and 2 from the Steam Workshop or from Nexus mods? Long War 2 is pretty easy to get working. You can really do whatever you want, and it's pretty much foolproof. Long War 1 is a little bit more involved. You want to read the README and pay attention to it, and
Rockets away.
yeah.
This is gonna hurt.
Yeah. Apparently it's only on Nexus, which sounds reasonable to me. It's a bit of an awkward spot.
Commander.
I was distracted and just walked into some dudes.
No longer a threat.
On the move.
If some floaters shoot at my mechs, I don't think it's a super big deal though. Suppression from Van Dorn. Cool, should be fine.
On the move. Eyes peeled, Commander.
I don't even think we need to use smoke here.
Hostile targets are retreating.
I don't think there's any...
I'm on the move.
Okay, here's the deal. If you really want to start a Long War 2 campaign and finish it, and you want to play on 1.3,
Threat has been eliminated.
then I would wait for 1.3, right? But if you don't mind which version you play on, you could just start now and turn off updates, play a full 1.2 campaign. And also, these are fun games to like start and lose and start again for a lot of people. So if you're okay with just like starting a campaign, seeing how far you get, and then starting a new one when 1.3 drops,
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to do.
It's killing time.
Just a couple of outsiders left. Apparently this is a raider.
Heading to that location.
Already there. Moving to designated position. Corriendo.
Yeah, the most frustrating thing is just not understanding why the stream quality is bad. Like, for all I know,
Orders confirmed.
all it
On the
was
move.
was that there was a pretty heavy rainstorm a few days ago.
Rearming
And, like,
weapons.
water was settling in the ground and messing up the signals on the cables or something.
Making that noise.
Did a floater run away? Oh, a floater did run away.
Contacts are attempting to retreat.
Distracted today.
Gone.
You scotch? If you're losing mid-game from the avatar timer, you're probably
move.
not generating enough missions to slow it down.
10-4.
I'm sort of frustrated by how
Heading out.
few mechanics there are to interact with the avatar timer. Just aren't really that many. Swirls Barkley, thanks for the follow. Welcome to this stream. Hope you are enjoying the show. Appreciate the support a lot. Swirls Barkley. I like your name.
Heading there now.
Heading there now.
What was I just saying? Something about Avatar Project in mid-game. Yeah, like,
I'm rolling.
I don't know.
Marchando. En guardia.
Overlord. Aye, aye.
Sumonai, commandant.
Neither XCOM 1 nor XCOM 2 have really had late games. They both sort of have victory laps, and so making late game really interesting in Long War 2. You don't have a great starting point, in my opinion.
Shh. I think I heard something.
Get a quick primer on the campaign so far. We rushed MECs, and we
I'm on my way.
killed a lot of aliens and a lot of UFOs. I was very, very slow
Covered.
to get upgraded equipment for biosoldiers in
I'm
this
on it,
campaign, but
Commander.
we're finally starting to
J'y vais
get
tout de
there.
suite.
And everything's going pretty well. I don't know.
Yes, Commander.
I'm on it, Commander.
We're gonna get Titan armor eventually,
I'm on it.
mech 2s, plasma weapons, shoot down the Overseer. I don't really need more than what I have right now to beat the Temple ship, I don't think. I think we could just win with these guys.
What the hell was that?
You have to... Yeah. Yeah. It's not...
That's affirmative.
I don't know. I don't
Hacia
know.
ese lugar.
Late game is late
Right,
game.
boss.
Tout de suite.
Will do.
Good to go. I'm on it, Commander.
Overwatch confirmed.
I've been able to beat my campaigns in Long War 2 basically without using any facility leads.
Je reste en
Just
observation.
by like understanding how to maximize vigilance and deplete advent strength
Affirmative.
and
Covering now.
prioritizing golden path missions at the time that I need to. And I like internally know exactly when that's going to
Enemy
be and
spotted!
stuff from playing several campaigns. But
They're flanking my position.
I don't know. I wish it were a little
J'y
bit
vais.
more flexible and open than what it is. The economic side of this campaign is terrifying. You genuinely don't understand how I've managed it. Like how I'm not dead, or how I'm
I'm on it, Commander.
having satellites on the entire globe
Another one down.
in
Good work,
August.
Commander.
I've always been very good at the strategic layer in Long War. That's always been sort of my thing. And then I just kill all the aliens in the tactical layer. Oh, we're in October, not August. Fair enough. So it looks like we were exhausting people there. 13-day wound time on our field commander. It's too bad. Got some things, flight computers, meld. Yeah, the vigilant stuff can be quite hard to learn. Once you learn what to do, it's not too difficult to stay on top of, for better or for worse. I think you get to make some pretty interesting decisions in the Long War II strategic layer. Okay, planes are fine. I think the big things are armored fighters and coil guns. And then we're saving for the base assault, which looks like it's happening in 13 days probably, when my field commander comes back. Seems like the time that you do it. So we have 6 extra days after terrible name has followed. Finishes Guardian Ing. No Beagle Rush summary this week. Beagle Rush took a week off. He was busy with some IRL stuff. I don't even really need to be talking about vigilance. Like, basically, the more missions you do in Long War II, the slower the Advent project gets completed. That's all you really need to know. And so, over the course of like several campaigns, you'll develop an understanding of, if I'm doing missions at this pace, I have this long before the Avatar project finishes, and you know when you have to be timing ending the game, and can. I mean, that's where a lot of the really interesting decision making comes, is like, if you know you're a little bit behind pace, all of a sudden you have to start taking on riskier and riskier missions, and you have to decide, you know, this is a mission that I wouldn't usually try, but in this situation I sort of need to. Can I pull it off? You end up bringing a weaker team than usual with weird classes or something, and it becomes. I mean, that level of decision making I think is actually really rich and interesting. I've been working on a Civilization 5 video.
This matter with discretion.
Since I don't have Beagle to review this week. But it's like going to take forever to get done, I think. Probably another week or two. Caitlin and I are going camping this coming weekend. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Got ourselves a covert extract. I might just deliberately fail this one. We'll see. I'll decide.
Strike one. We're deploying to Mexico in hopes of eliminating an Exalt cell in the region. Strike one will need to assist our operative in recovering the intel from the field.